You're muted.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of To Be Diced Adventures presenting The Dimensional Dial of Dr. Diago. Some of you might be like, Matt, we're late, and to them I say, it's 10 o'clock somewhere. Anyway, I am Matt, your Dimension Master this evening, also known as War-Torn Knight. I apologize for our lateness as I have just gotten home from work. Because of that, we have the hoodie on, we got a beanie, we got some Code Red Mountain Dew in a Claybeard Studios mug, and we gonna have a good time tonight. All right, I don't care if it is 12:22 a.m. We caffeinating. All right, that's the kind of night we're having. And joining me along for this ride is the best and brightest and most beautiful Dungeons and Dragons party that a man could ever ask for. Starting with KJ.
Hello, I'm KJ. You can find me on most social medias at kj.cosplay, and I play the party's literal child, sometimes Petrichor, the cleric paladin, sometimes Riley our rogue. Both equally troublesome for very different reasons. And we're totally not in trouble at all.
Are you going to say it or am I?
I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, there it is. There it is. Alrighty. We're going to move across the top to Mr. Story Weaver himself, Victor. Oh,
Hi,
there.
my name is Victor. I'm Victor _ the Story Weaver on TikTok. You can find me there to see all the different characters that spent a lot of time in my brain, and I decided to make it everybody else's problem too. I'm playing Borrow, the Wandering Monk, who is the wise old man of the party and enjoys these casual, very peaceful walks down the beach that we have in these campaign that absolutely doesn't have any issues, stress, conflict, or anything whatsoever, because we're just chilling here, really. Yeah, that's me.
No, you were chilling in the first dimension, or the
That's true.
second dimension.
Yeah, now we
very
just,
much so.
we're just killing it now.
Yay, there you go. That's positivity for you. Alrighty. Let's start the bottom row for this evening with the wonderful and amazing Taylor.
Hi, my name is Taylor, also known as Nerdy Pinup Girl on all social media platforms, mainly active on TikTok or Instagram. If you like cosplay, special effects makeup, movie monsters, fantasy D&D monsters, or just D&D characters in general that you can also see featured here on our streams, feel free to give me a follow. I play Xanthi Nightingale, who is our draconic sorceress, former alcoholic, and is currently having another psychotic break. I'm sure it'll buff out.
Yeah. The other trademark of this group, it'll buff out. Thank you, Tarzan. Next, our guest for this spooky arc, the spookiest boy who ever did spooky in the spooky lands. Son of a ghost himself. I say it every time just because I love it so much. Oz.
Hello, it is me. It is I, the magnificent, stupendous, magnanimous, Oz. Yeah, that's me. I am
A lot
the
of us is-
fantastic guest. Yes, I'm the fantastic guest this evening. I play Sol Arkin, a astral elf artificer, and he's currently questioning his life choices right now, literally and figuratively. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what's going to go down.
Just
You
as
can
a
find
show of
me, you know-
hands, if your character is questioning their life choices right now, raise your hand. Yep, Tarzan's good. Tarzan's good.
He's got a chainsaw sword. He's fine.
I feel I should clarify Petrichor is not me, the player, is questioning all of my choices.
What about Riley? You have two hands.
Eh.
Riley's just here.
Riley's just here. Alrighty. And last, but certainly not least, look at this. Look at this guy. Look at him right here. Look at him. It just brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? Look at him. Look at him.
Static right
Look at
now.
him.
Smooth brain.
Look at him. I love him. I love him so much. Just want to pinch his cheek. Daddy Tarzan,
Hair and
8255.
pigtails and put a flower crown on him.
Hi, I'm Daddy Tarzan, 82855. I play Clucky. I'm gonna kill a bunch of people today.
That's the plan.
Alrighty. Beautiful. Wonderful. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So,
That's why we're here.
without further ado, last time on the dimensional dial of Dr. Diago, our group had some wonderful, wonderful chats about what their next steps are going to be after talking with Jerry the Goose, because Petrichor had unlocked a modified memory spell that was cast upon them. This allowed Jerry to identify the person that he had been taking these jobs from. And upon learning that, the party started to try to figure out what they were going to do about it, only to be interrupted by Soul and their spooky vision. A, how shall we put, enemy of the past thought to be defeated, appearing in a vision just behind them. And as wonderful as it was for us to watch, Soul was not a happy camper about it. Soul had some thinking to do. So letting the party know about his former entourage and their untimely demise at the behest of an astral dreadnought, the party did vow to help him vanquish this threat, as it was foretold that Petrichor was to help another servant of the Raven Queen. As we were trying to figure out more information, Petrichor had yet another brilliant idea. If these memories are being kept from Riley, perhaps we could try to uncover them in the dreaming world. Using a spell, Riley, Jerry the Goose, Soul Arkin, and Borrow all drifted off to sleep in the middle of the Goose's Roost, and they began to root around in Riley's memories, only to find out that this person they were trying to identify was an amorphous blob, basically, that no matter how hard they tried, even under compulsion, Mr. Noctis, they could not produce this person's face from their memories. It was only until somebody had a brain blast, which was, even though Petrichor was not there in the body, Petrichor was still present for this moment. So maybe Petrichor would remember. And as they replayed that memory, a different face than the one that Jerry had described. See, Jerry had described the Minister of Evocation on the Council of Mages for Ebenfell, Brumar Underrock. And it wasn't until, as we look to Petrichor's memories, that Soul identified another member of the council, the Minister of the Department of Beautification, known as Draven. Two suspects. And with these discoveries, more mind fuckery, as Petrichor now under the compulsion of yet another suggestion spell, to stay asleep, as in the waking world, Xanthi Nightingale and Clucky McCluckerson are dealing with a house call from the lawkeepers of Ebenfell.
Putting it mildly.
Will Riley and or Petrichor and the rest of the gang actually wake and free everybody from this dreaming prison? Will Clucky be able to get Xanthi from the clutches of the lawkeepers of Ebenfell? And why is Soul's long forgotten enemy making a resurgence? These questions and more have yet to be diced. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh, from
buddy.
the fucking start. Oh god.
Oh,
Am I rolling
buddy.
3 different sets of initiative, Matt?
Yep.
Great.
Great. I
Of
love
course,
that.
that's what I roll for Petrichor. That checks out.
Could I have them in the chat, please?
We are using the metal dice.
So are we all rolling initiative?
Everybody is rolling initiative.
Oh, this is fucking great. God damn it.
14.
That'll be a 22 for the Wandering Monk.
That'll be a 19 for the Xanthi.
Her soul is going last.
I got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
I got soul, but
I'll
he's
take-
got a toothy cloud chasing him. Smash.
Oh no.
Of course, little guy rolls the best initiative.
Oh no.
We love a little guy. All right.
Clucky has the better dexterity of Xanthi and Clucky.
I believe
There's
so.
3 19s. There's 3 19s, you guys. Because little guy also got 19.
Is my dexterity is 14 plus 2.
Little guy's is also 14 plus 2.
Well,
Rollies.
you go
Rollies?
together.
Rollies. 10.
Clucky goes first of that.
I got a 16.
Okay, so it goes
So
Clucky, Xanthi, little guy.
Okay.
Well, Borrow, Clucky, Xanthi, little guy. Soul, Riley, Petrichor. And Jerry's in there somewhere.
Oh,
I love how
Jerry.
Clucky's finally going to get to use his new sword.
Yeah. That changed
Oh,
some-
God.
On the worst possible target.
Oh, God. On the law enforcement.
Clucky and Xanthi are going to be on the most wanted list.
Oh, God.
Unless Clucky fights undead Muscle Mommy, and Muscle Mommy's like, I have respect for you. You do not go to prison. And then Xanthi's just sitting in jail. Just
I don't think that's how it works.
Team.
Mhm.
Write down the order. Are you rolling individually
Alrighty.
for these guys?
Nope.
Oh, man.
Just having some issues with math. All right. Pardon me. Alrighty. So, to set the scenes, plural, for this combat, we have in the waking world, we have a lot of people asleep on the floor of the Goose's Roost, and we have Clucky bursting forth into the city streets, chainsaw greatsword in hand, as Xanthi has just been dragged out into the streets, mouth covered by a gauntleted hand to prevent verbal components of spellcasting, and 6 guards surrounding them. Meanwhile, in the dreaming world, we have a scene of an alley in Ebenfell with some stagnant images of people and places, and then we have Borrow facing off with Petrichor as Riley and Jerry look on. Oh, I should also mention the rudest of awakenings for Soul Arcade Noctis, who was yeeted across the dreaming world and the Goose's Roost.
You did
So,
also putting it mildly.
I did share a link to Owlbear Rodeo in the Discord, if people would like to view said map.
The court of
I made a map.
We have some people entering the map.
But I made map.
I
made map. I want my map to be used.
But that. Oh, probably
Is anybody having issues with Owlbear?
It's an owlbear.
It's that link that you're supposed to be clicking.
It's
It's
an
a
owl
screaming
that has no
creature.
feathers on him because it's exposing itself, though it's
I'm in.
All right.
All right, going dark.
Trinity.
All right.
That does not bode well for the situation.
So,
Ooh, aren't we fancy today?
fancy enough. Starting things off in the dreaming. Borrow. You are looking down at Petrichor as you just tried to knock them off their feet, inducing the feeling of falling to try to wake them, however unsuccessful at your protege. And they look back to you, intent upon staying asleep, as compulsions are a hell of a drug. And as this face-off is happening, watching this, Riley, seeing Borrow literally go towards Petrichor with an attack, everybody in the dreaming can hear an echoing, shifting voice repeatedly saying, lies, 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 lies.
Taught.
All right, Borrow, go ahead.
Borrow hears those words, or that word echoing around, and then his attention on Petrichor as he hears them saying that they don't want to wake up. And Borrow just has that moment of frowning and, I'm sorry, kiddo. And open hand just moves to the front of Petrichor's forehead. So it is an attack, like an open hand attack, but basically it's more of an energy impact as he's trying to just sort of shake them from the either at least the suggestion or to wake them up.
Alrighty.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
That's a 7.
Okay. Now, Sir DM, I don't know how you're playing this, but I was curious and I read that suggestion ends if the target is attacked. Now, I don't know if that is something that you're
the target
playing with.
is attacked by the caster or an
caster.
ally.
I see. Then never mind. But Petrichor now being stunned, I would like to attempt to have the basically grab them to create the effect of falling.
Really quick, with this, are you doing damage or are you just trying to touch?
It's more it's one of those like attacks
Like a
of
pressure
just
point kind of
yeah,
deal?
yeah.
Okay, alright. Vibes. We like it. We love it.
Mhm.
I don't want more of it.
I will say being stunned given the nature of things. Petrichor, make a concentration check for the spell that you have everybody in.
Oh, that's right. Of course, now I roll well. 20.
Oh yeah.
You maintain concentration, however, your consciousness is stunned. Bara, what was the next stage of what you were trying to do?
Creating the fall effect for Petrichor. So as he does that move with his hand to sort of like bring them into this place of like being stunned, in that same sort of move, it would be the strike and then just sort of have them like his leg would one of his leg would move slightly to the like a little curve around the legs of Petrichor as his hand would basically gently press on the torso to make their body just sort of start dropping down.
Well, I would say make this a shove attempt and roll athletics. However, if you are stunned, I believe that you cannot make strength or dexterity checks. So, Petrichor, you are knocked prone. Make another concentration check for me.
$18.
What I will say to Riley and Morrow, and by extension Jerry, but he's me, so he knows. With everything that Morrow is doing, the terrain around you warbles as if through like what are those called? The like heat waves, kind of like coming off a blacktop, where things just look a little distorted before everything comes back down. So that's technically 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say free action. Borrow turns in the direction of Riley as well because he knows that Riley's here, probably seeing this, and
Riley's staring daggers at you.
Yeah, he's going to turn to Riley, and he's going to just tell with a very concerned expression. He says to them, "Riley, you and Petrichor need to wake up."
They don't say anything.
I'm going to borrow being still in the position where he is within 5 feet. Riley, Petrichor prone. He is going to use flurry of blows as again pressure points as he's just speaking to Petrichor. Sorry, kiddo. We need to wake up.
Being prone and stunned, you have much big advantage on your attacks.
The biggest of advantages.
So that's a 29
Hits.
and a 23.
Hits.
So two
saving throws.
2 saving throws, please. 2 saving throws, please.
Are you just trying to like more stuns?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not inflicting damage. This is more of like he's just trying to create enough like disruption, hopefully to shake them awake.
It's an 18.
Okay.
Motherfucker! And a nat 20 for a 23. What the hell?
KJ, you're doing so well.
Shut the fuck
I'm very
up,
proud of
Matt.
you in this moment. Will that be all, Borrow?
Yeah.
Okay. And now for something completely different.
Yep.
Clucky McCluckerson. What are we doing, buddy?
Hi, I'm Plucky McCluckerson. I entered Rage last time, as soon as this interaction took place. So I would say, ignoring all the others, he's going to go straight for guard numero uno. Flying pat. He's going to get right there.
That's
And
right.
he's just going to going for the arm. Because, you can't snap the gauntlet of infinities if you don't have it attached to the rest of his body, so he's going to go vroom vroom with the sword, the big vrooms. That's a 20.
That'll hit.
27. 27.
27 will hit.
Uno, dos is going to be 24.
To hit.
Yep.
Yes, that will also hit.
We'll just do those two attacks for now. These are 2d6s, correct? 2d6s.
So
plus-
each one would be 2d6, and then an additional d10 because of Soul Spell.
Yep, buddy.
Is it 2d10?
One d10 for
No,
each
it's
strike,
1d.
right?
One d10 for each strike, yes,
Right. Okay.
from the spell.
Oh, would you look at that? I see things like this. The first thing I do is I say, "Would you look at that?" And that's gonna be 4, 8, 16, 16. Yep, 16. Nope, that's wrong. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 6 is 14. 14 plus 8. 14 slashing plus 8, whatever the magical bonus is. Thingy. To guard numero uno right on his arm. As Clucky goes. Going for the arm, baby. Ow. Here. Perky. No, you guys back. Is that pretty? That was his 2 attacks.
Can I have that total again? I'm sorry, I was answering messages.
Rude.
I know.
14 slashing plus 8, whatever the magical damage is.
14 plus 8, so 22.
22.
That's total for both of them?
For the 2 attacks, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. With this, I understand that you are trying to attack directly on his arm. He is wearing splint mail, and with this, you kind of hit right in one of those splints, and there's sparks flying as you hear the what shouldn't is definitely not actually, but sounds like a gas powered engine just right down into it, and the loud sounds of metal on metal, and he instead of you actually taking his arm off, because I do not believe you actually would have done so in this moment, I will allow a grapple escape attempt by Xanthi. So, because you are grappled, you can make an athletics check against the grappler's athletics.
So, athletics or acrobatics?
If this was an attempt to grapple you, you would have the choice, but because you are grappled, it must be athletics.
Might I argue for advantage given the fact that he is currently being assailed by a very angry chicken?
Motion denied because the attempt is for free.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see how this goes. I only have a +1 in athletics. Yeah, +1, not -1. Thank the.
Don't disappoint Clucky.
That's a 13 plus 1 for a 14?
That is a natural 1 for an 8.
Oh yeah, he's struggling. Yeah.
He's not struggling, he's failing. So that sparking happens, and you hear him just go, "Ah, what the?" And his hand recoils, and Xanthe, you feel that like rush of air, probably like the feeling of your skin being raw from somebody grabbing, and then just cold air hitting it, and
She's gasping for air right now
yeah.
and kind of screaming.
It would be thematically appropriate if Clucky's turn ended, but let's see, is Clucky's turn ending? I can't hear you, but I think you said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because that means that it's Xanthe's turn.
Okay, so, Master DM, what I had originally planned on doing, I didn't realize I do not have the components for this spell. I don't know where I would even get the components. It's a statuette of a dragon worth at least 500 gold.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You do not probably currently. Statue worth at least 500 gold. Does it say what it has to be? It just has to be a statuette
of a dragon.
What I'll say is this: you don't have specifically a statuette that is specifically a dragon, but you do have things that are worth more than 500 gold.
And would I be able to account with that?
Rules as written? No. However, I know what you want to do. Fucking do it.
All right. So upon Xanthe finally being released, she is still in absolute fucking panic mode right now. She is seeing all of these guards surrounding her. Again, Xanthe hates authority. She's seeing everyone in like a uniform. And again, to her, that is, it's like the man in the white coats are coming back to get her. So.
That's not inaccurate.
Xanthe, upon like being first released, she is like screaming in rage. And then you just hear this scream just slowly kind of turn almost guttural and animalistic as it goes into like this roar. And you just see like you hear like these bones cracking as like her trunk falls off of her back, and you just hear the sound of flesh ripping, and as these giant wings come out of her back, these horns start to protrude from the front of her head, and her eyes go completely black with nothing but bright blue silhouette pupils, with the whites of her eyes being completely black. And she's got fangs growing. Her claws, her nails are turned into more like claws, and she immediately turns to the one who was holding her. Actually, hold on, let me take a look here. So, question. It says, okay, so when you cast this spell and as a bonus action on subsequent turns for a duration for breath weapon. Now, for me to activate Draconic Transformation, it's a bonus action. So does that mean I have to use a bonus action for the breath weapon as well?
On other turns, yes, it will take your bonus action. However, you could, with the casting of this spell, also use that breath weapon in the same bonus action. That is what that wording means.
Okay. So, considering that Xanthe is just in full on, I'm going to fucking clean house and I'm pissed off. She's going to fly just above guard number 1, standing behind, like kind of about.
Actually, this reminds me, as this is happening, I must ask you a question.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What is going on?
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
Oh, okay. So yes, because you cast a spell, he was able to use his reaction to try to attack you.
Ah, well,
he has a fun little feat called Mage Slayer.
Well, he missed. That bastard. And he's gonna fucking regret it. So Xanthe is gonna kind of fly about 10 feet above these individuals, swing around guard number 1 to put guard 1, 5, and 2 in a line. And she is going to cast her breath weapon. So
Okie dokie.
you just see like her jaw like extend as like this flurry of lightning comes out of her maw. They are going to have to make a dexterity saving throw of 20.
Dex save of 20. Ooh, I forgot. You got fancy robes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So 1, 5, and 2? Is that
1,
what I'm
5,
saying?
and 2.
1, 5.
Is-
So yeah, right down the line. So number 1. That is a 22. Sorry, 25. I read wrong. Number 5. That is also a 25. And number 2. That one is cocked. Okay. That one will be a 21. So they
All
do
right.
all pass.
But they still take half damage on 3d6.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 3d6. Hold on, let me double check. So hold on. Wait, 6d8?
Actually,
Hold on.
number 1 will take this damage that you are rolling. As
Oh, I
this
don't-
is happening, like as you get into this line and you inhale to release this breath weapon, guard number 1, taken off guard, has only the amount of time to yell the word brace as 5 and 2 put their shields up between you, and their shields take the impact.
Ah, god damn it.
Shield Master.
Okay. So 68 for force damage. That's going to be a 6, a 5, and a 3. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that'll be 14 points of force damage.
14 points. That is already halved or halved? Or I.
Well, you said it was only the first one who would be taking the damage, so it would be 14 halved.
So 7. Okay. Roger. What did you roll for the damage?
I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 3.
No, I meant like what? How many of what kind of dice?
Oh, 3d6? Or, sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, it's 68! Never mind. I'm a big dumb. Never mind.
I was gonna say I was rocking some heavy
Taylor's
damage
fucking-
when Avrock was using this against you
Taylor's
guys.
fucking nerfing herself over here.
Whoops.
Sorry, give me a moment.
Please hold
It's okay.
for your next
New
available
spell,
effect.
who dis?
How many? 6? Do I even have 6 today?
68. If you don't, then you can roll some of them again.
I know. It just means I need more dice.
I know.
Facts. You never have too many.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 5. So I'll just roll one more after this. All right, so I have an 8, a 3, a 7, a 5, and another 3. 8, 3, 7, 5, 3. 8, 3, 7, 5, 3,
31.
and then my last one is a 5.
36 points of lightning damage, bringing the total that this person has taken to. All right, got it. So he does cry out in pain. He's still on his feet, and like it's too late, but he is like with that back step, bringing his shield forward and drawing his sword in your direction, or pointing his sword in your direction. But yeah. So that would be all your bonus action.
Oh, that's
Is there
just my
anything else you'd
bonus
like to
action?
do? Yeah.
Oh, shit! Okay. So as my
My
action,
friend, you're like a level 13 fucking mage. You could do some awesome fucking shit.
am I able to cast like a cantrip or a spell since I technically did Draconic for transformation, or would it just be something like I'm gonna change policeman again?
I ignore the rule that you can't cast a spell as your action if you cast a spell as your bonus action. So by all means, if you want to cast another big ass spell as the action, you can more than likely do it.
Oh fuck yeah, I want to. Yeah, fuck yeah, I want to do that.
You have magic, gotta use it.
So what? Let me see here. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So Xanthi. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Hold on.
Holding on. Everybody, hold on.
Hold on. Give me a minute. Give me a fucking minute. Give me a minute here. This a lot more shit that I could do than I thought I could do.
Slipping. I'm slipping.
Okay,
Hang in there.
okay. All right. That's okay,
You're like the
that's
cat.
It's not what
Cat
it.
in the tree.
Holy shit, snacks. So the next thing she will cast will considering how many enemies are around, you see her extend her hand. She's going to cast on hold on, let me make sure I see how this works. Oh, okay. Ooh, saucy. Okay. Saucy. I like it. So she is going to extend her hand, and you would pretty much see like this crackling as this arch comes from her hands, and she is going to cast Chain Lightning on guard 1, 5, and 2.
Ooh. Just the same one? Okay. So they've all used up their reactions, so you quite literally are like, that's fun that you dodged my lightning. Can you do it again?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So same thing here.
And it's gonna. This time it's 10d8. Oh my god.
Yeah, you roll all those d8s. We're gonna see what
Well,
happens.
they first have to make a dex save of 20.
Well, yeah, but you can still roll the d8s because
Yeah,
it's
I
either
know.
going to be all of it or half of it. So while you're doing that, I'm going to roll these saves. Ooh, number 1 got a natural 20.
That naturally sucks.
That is a 22 for number 5. And then that is a 21 for number 2. So they do all pass again. They will take half of whatever number you say.
Oh, that's delicious. All right, so I have
Math range.
I have 2 6s, a 7, a 4, and an 8 for that first 5.
Ooh, 23 plus 8, 31. Okay. You're really testing me here.
A lot of numbers.
And then I have 2 3s, 2 4s, and a 5.
Wait. 33 plus 2, 39, 2 4s, so that's 8, 47, and then a 5.
Yeah.
52 points of damage, halved 26. Okay. So doing math. Guard number 1 falls, but the other 2 are still standing.
For now.
We're just gonna hide them for now, so that I know where they are, but they're not clogging up your stuff. Yeah, that's your action and your bonus action.
Xanthi will remain just kind of no, actually she'll stay hovering up in the air, but only about half a foot. She doesn't want to go too high to bring notice to herself as much, but she also wants to like look these motherfuckers dead in the eye and be like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Smash. I do just want to give a moment. Clucky McCluckerson. Xanthi has wings like you do.
And now horns and claws.
Big scary monster!
Okay, all right. Vibes, I like it. So that was Xanthi. I didn't I wasn't prepared. Hang on.
Did you did you forget? Did you forget, Matt?
When I made this, yes, I didn't forget in initiative, but when I made this, I was not thinking clearly. I don't have a good token.
That's fine. Nobody
So-
else is saying this. I love it.
What size is the little guy?
He's tiny.
He's tiny, so he that big, and he was
Tiny little guy.
honestly probably hanging out with Petrichor. So over here,
He was on Borrow, actually.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. All
Because
right.
remember the mirror
Okay.
moment happened and little guy went to Borrow.
Truth. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Either way,
He's there.
he is in fact just a little guy.
Just a little guy. That's why we
And
call
what
him little
is-
guy.
What is this little guy doing?
I have a character sheet for him, you guys. He
I
can
know
do
you
stuff
do.
now. I'm so excited about it. So, what are his abilities? He can use the help action as a bonus action. And with a little something called Inspiring Help, he can offer an extra d6 to a d20 roll. And so he is going to give the help action to Soul.
Okay. Help
So-
action and a D6.
The
Alrighty.
next d20 you roll, you can add a d6.
and have
Okey-doke.
advantage on it.
Smash.
And he's just kind of here. He just
I
is.
love it. Alrighty. So, Xanthi and Clucky, you hear a cacophony of orders being shouted of, like, stop the mage. What the fuck is he holding? Oh my god. Just get him down. Bring them both down. Take him in. As guard number 2,
Oh god,
given
oh god.
everything that is happening, 5, 10, 15, they are going to make their way to Clucky. Sir. That is an 18 to hit.
This
That
whole episode's gonna be
does
full of war
hit.
crimes.
Alrighty.
This is how Clucky dies.
So that is going to be, can't do math, 12 magical slashing damage.
Oh my god.
That is a 22 to hit. Alrighty. That is 11 magical slashing damage. And then Clucky, make an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice. As he goes to punch you with his shield. Did you choose acrobatics? I feel like the raging
no,
barbarian.
why would I do
choose
that?
Acrobatics. I feel like
Would
you
he?
would. I feel like thematically you would.
It's gonna be a whopping 27, my guy.
Yeah. So it's not like he doesn't make contact, but he does. Like, this shield goes right into your chest. Yeah, just bang, and he's just kind of like in that moment. Just looking up at
You're
you,
in trouble
terrified.
now. Well, you're in trouble. You made an ouchie.
So that is number 2. Number 3 is going to try all of the same things. Ooh, that's a 15 to hit. Alrighty. So this guy, even though he's coming up from the side on you, doesn't hit the first time. Oh, that's even less. So he does not hit, but make another. He's gonna try again. He's got the bonus action. He's going for it.
Pick left or right die.
I'm so confused.
Pick left or right.
Right.
It doesn't matter either way. It was 14 for a total of 25.
I had a feeling that it wasn't going to matter. I was just wondering, like, what it was going to change. If you were going to be like, oh, that was this die that rolled up the, oh, whatever. So, yes. This guy, literally, we're going to say coming up behind you, like, you know, like, swings twice wildly, doesn't hit, and then just that impact against you, and you just don't care. All right.
Ooh.
That's the first set of guards. Soul.
Yeah. So, seeing as how he's not able to wake up at tomorrow, and I guess little guy will like jump on his shoulder to give him the help action.
Sure.
It's like I can't deal with this anymore. He's hearing the sounds outside. The more pressing problem is outside. So he uses his full movement to get to the door.
He's got this. Plucky and Xanthi's got this more specifically.
I will say we're fucking dealing out damage right now.
That's right.
Listen, if two people are gonna be caught in a fucking fight in an alley, it's Xanthi and Clucky.
Oh yeah.
Probably also Riley, but
Most likely Clucky and Xanthi would be there to beat up whoever's fucking with Riley.
yeah.
I would say that he was able to see the whole scene unfold. Xanthi shooting lightning out of her mouth, and Clucky just fucking shit up, and he just flashed. He gets a flash of his comrades fighting the dreadnought. The hand that was over Xanthi's mouth was a claw slicing open another comrade, and he's just never again, and he casts thaumaturgy on himself, and his eyes go black, and his hair kind of just stands on end a little bit. He raised his sniper rifle at what he presumes to be the leader, who had first captured Xanthi. Go back to your master. These people are under my protection. And he'll fire.
Fire away.
Usually do this on. Well,
I do have to ask really quick.
yeah.
This is technically the thunder cannon, yes?
Correct.
Meaning that these shots are magic.
Correct.
You may make your shots at disadvantage.
Would it be regular since I have the helping gecko
Yep.
on my shoulder?
Yep.
Okay.
The first one would be flat roll, because the help action works once.
Gotcha.
Isn't that just a D4?
No, the
You
help
get the
action
help
is
action.
advantage.
And a D4 because
Gotcha.
of inspiring
Six,
help,
I
which is
thought you
the thing he has.
Oh,
Yeah.
D4, not a D6.
No, it's a D6.
It is D6. Okay. So I will roll. That's 10. 4 for 14. Does 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Mm.
And unfortunately, what I have to say is, in this moment, Soul does a 16 hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, correction. Were the ghosts still in the room? I don't remember dismissing them.
Oh, yeah, they would have been in the room. Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
I'm not.
I don't know
mistaken.
where.
I mean, they were just summoned next to him. When he came in the door, he's by the counter. So whatever he summoned right next to him would be.
Well, it's been a little bit, so I don't know where they would have ended up being. So I'm just gonna put 3 ghosty looking things in the shop, and we are going to name them. Oop. Helps if I actually click on the rename thing.
Now I need to figure out where. All right.
I would have done silvery barbs, but Xanthi's kind of out of her noggin right now.
I'm sorry. What is your third spirit's name?
Holy shit! I wrote it down. Hang on, I don't have all my notes open.
How dare!
Gina.
No, it's not Gina. It starts with an S. Damn it. Hang on. I only have 2 screens.
I also wasn't able to rewatch the session last week, so my notes are incomplete.
Sapphire.
I'm sorry.
Sarai. Sarai is her name. S-I-R-A-I.
Got it. Alrighty. So, that being said, the reason why I asked, so you asked about the ghosties.
Yes.
I believe because you said that they would increase your AC if they are within a certain distance of you, right?
Correct. Let me double check the rules for that.
Okay. What I will say is that this is because with your threat, guard number 2 turns your direction, and after you pull the trigger, he raises his shield, which bounces the shot back in your direction.
Okay. I will roll damage for that then.
Well, we got to find out if it hit because your AC is different now. So
Right.
if this somehow raises your AC past a 16, then you do not take this. Then you do not take damage from your
Roll
roll weapon.
14.
Level 14, yeah.
There's a lot to read for medium. I'm trying to find it.
Hey, we're 14 now?
No.
Is it 14? 13.
No, I rolled 14. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying.
Whoops.
For
I mean, I was about to take it.
right.
Good cover, Oz. Now they don't know. They're not suspicious. I'm kidding.
I don't
This
see
time.
it.
There is a lot. But
I believe
don't-
it's like just 1 to AC.
okay. So if that's the case, even if all 3 of them were in the proper distance, whatever that would be, that would bring your... What is your AC normally?
12. To a
So
15. So
that would be a 15, so it would still hit. So go ahead and roll thunder cannon damage, and then take it.
I will.
He says, take it.
You take that thunder cannon,
I will.
Oz.
+2.
You never announce your attack before you make it.
That's 13. So I'll take that. I'm at 6. Do I get anything for casting thaumaturgy, trying to intimidate them?
Technically, casting thaumaturgy is an action, so this is a thematic cantrip,
Okay.
basically, right now.
Very well. I'll leave it at that. Then that's the end of my turn. I don't really know.
Okay. That brings us... What did I do? I split the guards in half, and then I only wrote half of them into the initiative.
Oops.
I guess the
They're
other
all
one's
dead now.
half dead.
They beat Jerry, so they go after Soul. All right, so guard number 4. There's 2 people on Clucky. He doesn't know that's not enough, but he is going to try to get in melee with Xanthi. And Xanthi, I
Not till
have...
after he takes an attack of opportunity from good old Clucky Boy.
Okay.
Smash.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, buddy. Give me that D10, baby. Roll good. I mean, that's a 6, and that's max damage for the sword. So 12. I didn't even factor in my modifier for the weapon itself last round, but that's fine. You know, me being silly. So 18 slashing damage plus 9 magical bonus damage.
So
And plus
7.
3 for the rage bonus for 21. I forgot.
Well, that would be a total of 30 if what you told me is correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying for a total of 21 for his slashing damage. But yeah, I missed out on a lot of damage, guys, because I'm silly.
I would tell you to add it on, but the person you attacked is already dead. So I will just say, owie. He will complete his turn, or not his turn, his movement into Xanthi's space.
Just real quick, he does have disadvantage, as he is being pelted by a column of poultrygeists from his attack. Xanthi, by the way, you have resistance to this attack if he does land it.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. What does resistance mean exactly?
Halves any damage you take.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Any damage.
So that being said,
even magical.
I have 3 questions for Xanthi.
Oh,
the first one.
Oh, God.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. The second one. Does a 22 hit?
Was that a disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Damn.
Okay. So that would be...
Damn.
7 magical slashing damage. Halved to 3
Fuck yeah.
from the poultrygeists. And then my third question is, would you like to make an athletics or acrobatics check?
God fucking damn it!
These guards are something else.
Why are they touching me? I will make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
It's a 19 plus 2 for a 21.
Shit.
That would be a 19 plus 7 for a 26.
Silvery
fuck.
bar?
So
Smash!
saucy.
Who's the bitch now?
Xanthi is not going to let this motherfucker hit her.
That is a 12 plus 7 for a 19.
Yeah! All aboard!
I would say, as he would go for the grapple, Xanthi just immediately just kind of flies up in the air, kicking her feet back, and she's just you literally hear just this low reptilian hiss come from her. Just but
Absolutely.
She's not a happy camper right now.
Absolutely. That brings us to guard number 5.
I used to be that chick that would hiss at people in class, so they leave me alone, okay? It worked!
So yeah, that would bring us to guard number 5, who is going to literally point up at you, and as he says in an echoing voice, "Halt! I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Oh shit! Oh shit! That is a 19 plus 2 for a 21.
Ooh, shit.
21. You, for the second time in less than a minute, feel your muscles seize for a moment before you move your way past all of this magical energy coming your way. as this guard just like sees what's happening and goes, "That one's not gonna work."
I will say you just hear like Xanthi just start laughing, and almost like the laugh itself just kind of bounces the fucking magic that's being sent her way off of it. And
Okay.
yeah.
That would bring us to guard number 6, who is then just going to say, he was going to look at her and just be like, "All right, no more spells." And as he snaps his fingers, you don't hear anything.
No! He cast silence! Oh, that bastard!
Clucky, you don't hear anything.
No,
But
is it
there's still
silence or
people-
cone of silence?
It is called silence. Not me forgetting the actual radius, but I'll put a little
20
spell
foot
effect
radius.
thing.
I think
It's a 20-foot radius?
but yeah.
Oh, yes, it is 20-foot radius. Though
Do I
will
just
put
need to
one of
move
those-
out of that radius in order for me to cast a spell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Props. Is that what I want? Okay, so we're gonna so cast it centered on you. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm. Take advantage of that resistance that you currently have.
That is the size, actually. So anything in that circle is silenced. That would be the guard's turn. So that would bring us back to the dreamscape. It is Jerry's turn,
Oh boy.
and he is the most out of his element. Has no idea what he's going to do. He's literally looking around and listening, and then looking at Borrow, attacking a child, actually an automaton, and all the conversations that's going on. And he's just like looking around. And he goes, "Will somebody tell me what's going on? I don't know what should I be running? Should I be? Do I punch the child? Do I punch a kid? Is that what we're doing today?"
This is your time to punch a baby goose. Do it.
I'm gonna-
As soon as he says, "Do I punch a child? Is that what we're doing today?" Riley immediately shoots him daggers.
Eh.
I would say that if allowed, Borrow would basically just shout at Goose, "We need to wake up. We need to wake Patrick and Riley up."
Oh, that's different.
Oh God.
He's not standing near Petrichor.
Nope. He's standing closer to Riley.
Jerry's just, so Boris is going to be like, "Just wake up, Jerry."
God, Jerry.
Oz, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you could
See
zoom out that
lasers
far.
going over the screen.
I didn't know you could zoom out that far. My bad.
What's
Been
Jerry gonna
told
do,
to
man?
Wake up. He's been told also to wake Riley or Petrichor up. Jerry's a shit, but he really doesn't want to punch a kid. Like,
But doesn't he though?
there is a
Do
lot.
not.
There is a line.
You don't want to strangle a child?
There's some,
You never
there's been
just
some
had
kids.
like that one dark thought
There's been some kids.
on a
All right.
Wednesday.
What is Petrichor's spell save DC?
Petrichor's?
Yes, Petrichor cast the spell.
16.
Literally, like with all like I was doing originally. He just, "Hey, I don't think I can wake up. I don't think I can wake up." He starts panicking. Which, now, all brevity aside, Riley, it's your turn.
Via answers you have given me in personal messages,
Uh-huh.
Riley ignores Goose. He's not a threat here.
Nope.
Borrow is. So Riley, with speed that seems unnatural, but you also realize this is Riley's headspace. This is Petrichor's headspace. This is their home turf. Just runs and skids, spewing some of the water up into Barrow's face as they just stand over top of Petrichor on the ground with this look of confliction, of looking at someone who said that he could be trusted and that he cared, but then immediately attacked the person that Riley has the biggest connection with. And with this look of confliction and frustration, Riley just says, "Stop it." And you watch as the water starts to ripple. And I'm going to use my action to shift the terrain here. So over where Petrichor and Riley are, the ground starts to raise as water starts spilling off of it. And this pillar just picks up. I don't know how far up. I will leave that up to Matt because layer actions, I guess that's what this is considered. And as a bonus action, I'll do non-lethal damage with it, but Riley casts Spiritual Weapon and is going to attack Barrow.
Roll the hit.
Do I use Petrichor's bonus to it? How does this work? I've never made an attack spell with Riley.
I believe that when we talked about this originally, it was using Riley's stats because Riley is still not like great at using this stuff, just has access via Petrichor.
Okay, so it's wisdom plus proficiency? That's how this works?
Correct.
Does a 24 hit?
I should say so.
And you're lucky I'm not allowed to upcast this, Riley. 6 points of force damage. And that's my turn.
Which would then bring us to Petrichor's turn, but
I'm stunned, motherfucker!
you are stunned, motherfucker.
How dare.
Great. So, I would like Barrow and Petrichor specifically to make wisdom saving throws at disadvantage.
Hmm.
$20.
6.
Barrow, you watch this pillar raise in front of you, and I can say that because, as discussed in chat, Barrow can see in the dreaming. You watch this pillar raise as the two wards that you've basically adopted are raised out of your reach, and then you are assaulted by a spiritual weapon. I'm sorry, did I miss it? Did you say what this Riley's spiritual weapon looks like?
I did not, because I have been struggling to figure out what the fuck it would look like. Honestly, if we're being entirely fair to where Riley came from, it's probably a baseball bat.
I love it. I love it. The old Louisville Slugger. Not a sponsor. Anyway. Just after this has happened, you feel a pressure on your mind. and only Borrow hears, "Well, isn't this just poetic? You have made it your goal to try and train them in your ways of wind. Yet it is one of your wards that has allowed me a moment into your mind. And oh, the things to find here." You don't know what they are witnessing, but you can feel a physical feeling of another presence rooting around in your mind. Back to the top of the round. Borrow.
What have I done?
It'll buff out.
Yeah.
Trademarked and patented by Daddy Tarzan 825, not to be used by anybody but
Borrow
Daddy Tarzan 825.
Borrow looks up, seeing the two, Petrichor and Riley, move away from reach with a pillar. And then he hears the voice. And he has a moment of, he's looking down, hearing, just focus on the hearing of it. And he shouts, "Riley, whatever you may think of me right now is not as important as it is for you to get Petrichor and yourself back to reality. Please." Borrow is going to use his entire turn to center himself and attempt to basically go inward, to attempt to wrangle his own mind, to basically wrangle this thing that it's in his head now.
Is this the monk feature called Stillness of Mind, which I know?
No. This is flavor. This is not. I don't have, and there's nothing really that I can have, that I actually have as a ability per se that would allow me to do anything against something in my head as a monk.
Right, but knowing that you are a monk and knowing that this is an ability, just one that you get at a higher level, I'm basically going to have the same way, which is basically as an action, you end an effect that's on you for the most part.
That I have, but I don't think that's poison, stunned, frightened. I think I don't know that.
I would say thematically speaking, even if you're talking about stunned or frightened as
is this a charm?
Technically no.
Yeah, so charm and frightened, I have stillness of mind. It's charmed and frightened that is that particular thing.
So what I will say is that if this is what you would like to do and you would like to use this feature, given that it is a dreamscape, I will say that this is an applicable use to try and end something on you.
Sure.
Even though it's not within the feature, this is kind of something that they don't think about when you're writing a rulebook.
Listen, I fuck around and find out with dreamscapes. Try anything.
Well, yeah, I would say that that's basically what it is. Is Borrow is just trying to use his discipline of mind to whatever it is, this thing that he's trying to, just pry and move around within his space, his mind space, to repel it. If not, at best, basically contain it.
Okay, so I will say, mechanically speaking, you and technically everybody within this dreamscape, with the exception of Riley, was subjected to a detect thought spell. and that is what you failed to save against. Specifically the portion to try to delve deeper and get beyond base thoughts. So he's had less than a turn in your headspace. Let's find out how much he saw. That would be your action. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
No, Baro has gone completely still, and his eyes are closed, and he is just completely just inward right now.
Beautiful. Alrighty. I haven't been marking off people on the initiative order. There we go. So that is Baro. This will bring us back around to Clucky. Xanthi, you would be on deck. So, alrighty. What are we doing, Mr. McCluckerson?
I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a long, long time. I'm going to be using my Great Weapon Master feat. -5 penalty. Recklessly at these two guards before me. So instead of a +11 with the Greatsword, it's going to be a +6. Let's go ahead and find out what we're doing here. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Good.
Smash.
So we already got an automatic 10 on.
This is
This is
against
going to be
which one?
guard 2 for now, and then the second attack is going to go to guard 3. I need to zoom in.
Okay.
I can't see these numbers.
So
There we
guard
go.
2 has the great
Go
plan.
ahead.
Oh, are you doing this on both of them or just the one?
Everybody. Yep. 2
Okay.
and 3.
Everybody.
All right. Motherfucker. My luck had to run out, didn't it? 13. So it hit 3.
13 will not hit.
All right. Good to know. I only have the 2 attacks, bonus action. Okay. Just the one attack lands on 2. Okay. So an automatic 10 damage right out the gate. Plus the 2d6. And... not a d8, I need a d10. 9 plus 6 is 15. Plus 3, 18. Plus 1 for the magical bonus. So... 9 plus 6 is 15. Plus 10, 25. Plus 3, 28. Plus 1, 29. On 2.
That's the damage, 29.
29.
Okay, so doing math. Okay. Alrighty.
With the magical zippity-doo-dah sword. Bonus actions. I have an offhand hand axe I can throw. Look at that.
We'll take it.
Yeah. I'll take the disadvantage to throw it at guard 4. Let's see. This is going to be a plus 11 to hit. Uh, 18 to hit.
Wait, why are you attacking with disadvantage?
Because it's a thrown attempt in melee range.
Guard 4 is out of your melee range.
Right. It's a thrown attempt at melee range. In melee range.
Unless you
I'm throwing a weapon in melee range of 3 and 2. That's why it's at disadvantage.
That's threatened.
I didn't
throwing-
think that's how that worked.
Throwing in hand axe.
I thought if your target was within melee range of you, you had
It's if
Disadvantage.
anyone is within melee range of you and you're
If you
threatened
make
by them.
if you make an ranged attack against somebody while in melee range, it's at disadvantage.
Huh. Okay. What was your total to hit?
Motherfucker. 18.
18 will hit.
All right. Sweetness. It's a D6. Look at that. Did you look at that? Just look at it.
Just look at it.
Can you fucking roll higher for once? Jesus.
No, Jesus cannot.
The D6 clucky one you got me won't roll higher than a fucking 1.
I'm sorry.
So that's 1 slashing damage as he catches a fucking hand axe to the side.
And this was number 4. Got it.
Yeah.
Straight to dice jail.
Alrighty.
That will end his turn. He's staying melee range with 2 and 3.
That would bring us to Xanthi. KJ, Lil Guy is on deck.
So, as my action, Xanthi is going to cast Dimension Door beneath herself. And
Can you?
I don't know if you can. Hold on. Any other spot within range.
But
You're still in
does it
silence.
require verbal components?
Oh shit, you're right. It is verbal components. Fuck. God damn it. I
Sports
hate
right
the
now.
fact that fucking spells and their stupid verbal components. Okay.
How
So my
dare.
next question would be, my Staff of Booyah. To use it, do
Uh-huh.
I need to use verbal components?
So
It's not
a
specified
arcane
on it.
focus replaces material components listed that do not have a gold amount listed.
So I would still need a verbal component.
Yes.
Okay. So
What I will ask, knowing that you are a sorcerer, what meta magics do you possess?
careful spell, quicken spell, and transmuted spell.
So maybe this will be something that will pop up because Xanthi might say, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm gonna get fucking pissed." If you use subtle spell, then you can cast a spell without needing
Using verbal components.
verbal or somatic components. So,
Might need to
an
look
FYI,
at
possibly for the future.
that. Definitely, we'll keep that into consideration.
Knowing this,
All right. Let me think here. I need to figure out what all I can do. God, it's all verbal components.
Xanthi, you got wings
I do,
and
but
resistance to damage.
I do currently. So I guess, yeah, I will say Xanthi will probably, she'll take the attack of opportunity from guard 4. And she is going to fly her happy ass. Wait, hold on. I got to. She's going to fly her happy ass right over here.
okay, let's see what happens with that attack of opportunity. He misses.
All right. On that note,
It's kind of strange as you cross like what you can see is the barrier, but Xanthi is unaware. All of a sudden, it's just like your ears pop, and then all of a sudden you can hear again.
yeah,
Which
I will say, I am going to roll for her psychosis again because I feel like the silence could have definitely, I don't know, could have, I wouldn't say calm her, but you know how like when you put a hood over a wild animal's head?
it's something that, in my opinion, could have helped or hindered the situation. So I do believe that this is an applicable time for a roll.
Would you want me to roll for help or hinder first, and then?
No. Up to you. This is your mechanics. How do you feel? Well, I mean, you're
Okay.
feeling like you need a roll. So
Okay, all right. How about? I think I am gonna roll for help or hinder just because I'm just gonna let the dice choose like how she is going to react to that. So I'm gonna do highs and lows. So that is a 17, and so I would say that would probably help her.
okay.
And as for fucking damn it, that's only a 12. Wait, plus my what modifiers?
You tell me. It's your mechanics font.
Oh,
friend.
I forgot. I forgot. It wasn't constant. No, that was for her sobriety, not for her psychosis. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right. So then what happens on thine turn?
She's still gonna be attacking these fucking guards that are in fucking uniform. I would probably say she's still kind of very much out of it, but she is starting to see maybe a clearer picture. We'll see how this all goes. But on that note, Xanthi is going to go ahead and cast her Dragon Breath in as her bonus action, and pretty much go for guard 5, 2, 3, and I think I can hit 6.
Let me
look.
Actually, let's find out. It's gonna be, yeah. The line is touching all of their squares, so technically they are all in it.
Okay, they all got to make dexterity saving throws of 20.
I'm just gonna hide this for now, but we're gonna keep it there. 20?
Yes, 20.
Okay. So, all right. So it is 2, 3, 5, and 6. Number 2. That is a natural 20. Number 3. Ooh. That's a 17. So number 3 has a failure. 5. That one is cocked. That is a 22. And then number 6.
I don't need these bitches to stop saving.
That is also a natural 20.
God fucking damn it. All right. Well, either
So
way.
what I will say is that with the exception of guard number 2, they will all use their reactions to interpose their shields and not take any damage.
What? Bitches. Cowards. Take it like a man.
Take it like a man.
Take us to the
So,
magic mountain.
Number 2 will
Charlie.
take full damage.
Okay, so that's going to be an 8, a 7, a 6, and 2 5s. And then one more.
8, 7, 6, 2, 5.
And another 5.
14 plus 7 is 21.
36.
Okay, I'll trust you. 36 for number 2. Guard number 2 is no more.
Hi, bitch. And as my action, I would like to. Hold on. I would like to cast Wall of Fire in a circle around with the walls hitting guard 5, guard 3, and guard 4. I believe it's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, guard 6 didn't take any damage. Okay, gotcha. Apologies, I need to look up something. Yes! What level spell is Wall of Fire?
Wall of Fire is level 5. Well, it starts at level 4.
Okay. What
What are
level
you
spell
casting
slot
at?
are you using?
Oh god, I hate these questions! Considering Xanthi is trying to do the most damage, it would be level 5.
Okay. Yeah. So that means that as guard number 4 is casting counterspell, because this is higher than 3rd level, he would have
He
to.
can't. He's
make
in the
a
circle
roll.
of silence.
It only has somatic components.
Damn it!
What do you think I was looking up?
Motherfucker!
Come on, he made this whole thing. You think he's not prepared?
They have a +2 to this roll, meaning that I have to roll a 13. If I roll a 13 or higher on the die, your spell is countered and your spell slot is lost.
Oh God.
That is a natural 1.
Yeah! Suck it! Ah! You like them apples?
Oh,
Bitch!
no, he does not. He really does not.
Well, So I will say, upon her casting Wall of Fire, she kind of feels like a shift and change in power. I'm going to use one of my sorcerer points, and instead of a Wall of Fire, it is going to be a Wall of Lightning.
Ooh. Okay, are you doing the circle version or are you doing the?
I am doing the circle version to hit guard 5, guard 3, and guard 4. I want it to be on the lines of guard 5 and guard 3. And yeah, it's pretty much the circle should be completely around guard 3, guard 4, and guard 5.
Tell
And,
me,
and leaving
Can you
Clunky in the middle.
manipulate that? Like, can you move that? And yeah, you can put it wherever you want, and you can resize it to be wherever. What radius is it when it's a circle?
It's 20 feet.
Okay, so that is the correct size. So that is the ring that you are creating.
All right, so I will say the ring will actually hold on. Let me fucking A. Move, bitch. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you gotta like click on the ring, not in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So
those.
I believe it is only anybody who is near the wall. Okay, here. Let me read this.
Oh, this is a important thing. Are you putting the danger side as the inside of the wall or as the outside of the wall?
So I would put it as the inside of the wall.
Alrighty, I'm bringing up the spell as well, so that we can go.
So within 10 feet of that side of the wall. So Clucky is safe.
Okay.
As well as guard 3, but guard 5, guard 4, and guard 6 are going to all have to make dexterity saving throws of 20. And Clucky gets a fire arena.
Dex save of 20. Alrighty. Lightning arena.
Oh yeah, lightning arena. Zap.
So
bitch.
it is 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty. Number 4. That is a natural 20. Number 5. 17 total. And number 6. That's a 13. So number 4 will take half damage, and the other ones will take full.
All right, so I got 2 6s, 2 7s, and an 8.
12 plus 14 is 26 plus 8 is 34. So number 4 will take half of that, which is 17.
And then
the other ones will take 34. So got it.
And then I would like to use my flying speed to go up 20 feet, and then use the rest of my movement to move into like and hovering above the ring of fire to watch Clucky's or the ring of lightning to watch Clucky's showdown.
I love to see it. Alrighty.
But she will lower herself in the ring of fire, so she's not like hovering above to where like people can see what's going on, like and see commotion. So
Got it. Okay. So, but like 20 feet was the height you said?
yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Lil Guy's turn. Soul, you are on deck as the next PC up.
Is it obvious that Soul will be attacking? Cool. Little guy is once again going to use the help action. But instead of inspiring help, he's going to use helpful. So you get an extra 2d6 to the next attack.
Helpful help.
This is to damage, by the
Very
way, not
fucking
the
helpful.
roll.
Oh, so you have advantage on the attack, and then
2d6
bonus
on
damage.
the damage.
I like it. Alrighty. Is that little guy?
That's the little guy.
Alrighty. So before Soul's turn would be guard number. I gotta zoom in. I can't read. There you are. Guard number 3. Starting their turn in wall of fire. I mean lightning.
Guard 6 needs to make a concentration check for that silence spell.
You're right.
I want that thing gone so I can hear the
Guard number
lightning going
6
on.
was 34 damage. Divided by 2 is 17, which would make it the DC. That's a 15 on the die. Constitution plus 2 barely
Fuck!
makes it.
I can't hear the lightning, damn it!
You can see it. But that being said,
And you can see
okay,
Xanthi
so ending.
flying overhead as well.
All right, so we gotta get maneuverable. We gotta use the grabby grab. Yep. There we go. Guard number 3 at this point, getting away from the wall, but not leaving Clucky's reach. Oh, I have to look at another spell to see what its components are.
Oh,
I
that
like
makes
the
me
sound of
nervous. Always makes me fucking nervous.
Helps if you spell the word correctly. Matthew. Damn.
Maticus.
Okay, not that one. That's fine. So that's how we'll do this. So this guard in this point, rotating around, will just continue trying to fight Clucky. So, Mr. McCluckerson. Fuck, that is.
It's Clucky fucking McCluckerson.
He just needed the last name because he was just referring to you as, formally. First attack missed. Second attack is a 17 to hit. Does hit. Okay, so that is going to be 9 points of magical slashing damage. And he might as well use that bonus action to try to knock your ass on your ass. Don't bother. I don't think you can roll below a 10. Yeah. He's not really doing good. So guard 3 is the only one left of the first half of the guards. So that would end that squad's turn. Soul, you are up.
The first half?
Huh? Yeah,
The other half is
divided
still in
the
the
6 of
ring.
them. Yeah. It was 1, 2, 3, and then it was 4, 5, 6. But you've killed 1 and 2.
I thought
so
that.
3
Oh, I thought there was.
You thought
like,
another wave was coming?
Yeah, I thought another wave of guards was coming, and I was like, "What?"
I
It's
mean,
fine. It'll buff out.
it's not out of the realm
No,
of
it's
possibility.
fine. It's fine. Keep going, Master DM.
Just fighting a bunch of guards in the middle of a street in a city where people actually fly brooms, so everybody flying above is watching this whole thing in a wall of lightning. No big deal. Nobody's
Man.
noticing.
Yeah. And Clucky's already starting this fight at half health, and he's not looking great.
So yes, this would be Soul's turn. The next PC on deck would be Riley. I'll just throw it out there. Riley and Petrichor.
Standing in the doorway, seeing the scene unfold him. They've all been hit, correct?
Every one of the guards has been hit. Actually, what did I do wrong?
Didn't apply damage to guard 6.
I think that I gave damage to guard 2 instead of guard 3.
How dare?
When Xanthi
No,
did
because
the bolt of lightning.
Oh, I just didn't give it to that one, so it would have been 17. There we go. So yes, all of them have taken some amount of damage.
Who's looking the most healthy?
The most healthy?
Most
Guard 3.
unfazed. Okay.
But what? Actually, do I still have this one up? I do still have Wall of Fire up. You do not have line of sight on anybody.
Correct. So Soul's gonna step outside the doorway. If I can move him.
I should reiterate. You can see Xanthi over top of the wall.
Oh,
Rar.
I see. Okay. How tall is this wall?
20 feet tall.
Yep.
I mean, he has the broom right there next to him, so he's gonna fly. He's gonna step right outside the doorway, and he's gonna fly straight up in the air.
Smash. That's fair.
What's the fly speed of the broom?
50.
50? I'll bet. Okay, so he's just gonna go up and over the wall, and basically land right about in here somewhere. See if that's the correct distance. Number 3.
So you land
yeah.
there, crackling electricity at your back.
Yep. And he's still eyes
so
black as night. Well, is it touching me?
Anybody
am I
in 10
right
feet
in
of
front
the,
of it?
Of the ring.
It's within 10 feet, my guy.
Oh, 10 feet. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Stay up in the air. Stay.
Well, I gotta get close. Okay, yeah, yeah, he's gonna stay in the air.
Okay.
25 feet.
I'm
where-
sitting here and I swear to God, my pupils turned into 5d8.
Is it
Give it to me for free,
Is it 10 feet?
please.
from the sides of the wall or like
It
the
is
top of the
facing
wall?
inward. Facing inward.
Okay.
It's
So,
not
yeah,
an
he's
up down thing, it's inward.
Okay, he's just gonna hover right above the wall there, and he's eyes still crackling black energy, and just gripping the broom with one hand, reaches into his coat, pulls out the smallest bell you ever seen in your life. And he's just gonna look at guard 3 and just give it a ring.
yes.
Guard number 3. Okay. That is a wisdom save, yes?
Correct.
Alrighty.
I feel I should mention the extra 2d6 for damage is only applicable to an attack roll.
It's not an attack roll.
That is a
So
natural
you. Wow. So the 2d6 that you can add to damage only works if you have to roll an attack.
I'm gonna need your dice weight. You're rolling way too many net 20s.
What
will-
was that?
You guys know it's because I'm rolling 2 of them with all of these spells because they have shields of spell turning, which is why Soul got bricked in the forehead with his own magic bullet.
Zach. What did you say the number was? Was it nat 20? Is that what you said?
Natural 20 for a 24.
Okay. Never mind. Didn't do what I wanted to do. Shit. I don't got nothing to do. I don't have any bonus action thingies.
This is my world now, bitches.
Wait. Okay. Bonus action. He's going to draw a dagger from his belt and point it at the guard number 3 again. And in his hand, the blade will morph into some fashion of a gun blade. As he casts gunmetal.
I forgot about this spell.
He casts gunmetal on the dagger. That's 1d10 piercing damage on hit. Okay. And it increases.
So what I will say with what you just said, you would be making this attack roll at this. Oh wait, normal because of help action.
Correct. And if I hit, it will be a plus 2d6. Correct.
Yes.
That is 11 plus
Plus.
8 for 19.
That'll hit my guy.
Yeah.
So did I hear that? Oh wait, this is a cantrip, right?
This is a cantrip, yes, but it also has a bonus action.
So the reason why I'm bringing this up, look at the bottom of the spell and see if the damage increases because you are a higher level character.
It does, which would be
So
2d10. No,
2d10.
correction, 3d10, because even though it's a multi-class, just because I am at,
Yeah, it goes off of total level.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, 3d10.
3d10 plus 2d6.
Plus 2d6. Little guy doesn't do a lot, but the very few things that he does do,
5.
he's really good at.
2d6 is a lot of damage
I
to
know.
give to someone.
Just for being a cute little guy.
Not to mention that comes along with like the help action. That's like that, and the help action letting you like roll with advantage. That's crazy.
Best little guy.
Sorry, I'm
You're
in the
welcome.
dark, and I'm trying to see all these numbers on these things. And these are new
Are-
dice,
are
so I
you-
don't know which
Are
one's
you
which.
too spooky?
Maybe.
Is your
might
spookiness
be.
starting to encroach upon your
All right, I think I
well-being?
found.
Smash.
He is. Six. And 15.
Number 3. Okay.
Yeah, 19 points of damage.
Damn! So, alrighty. It hits him like in the chest. You watch him recoil and say something in pain, but you can't hear him.
Okay. Let's see. With that maneuver, do I have any more movement left?
No, not going up. Not going up. Oh wait, you're still hovering. So technically, like you've used plus moving out 5, 10, up 20. So 30. You got like maybe 10 feet of movement left.
Yeah, he'll use that to just get over here. It's a little closer, more in line with guard 3 and 4.
Okay,
And
gotcha. That will bring us to the rest of the guards. Number 4 will. He's gotta move.
Oh, I forgot to mention, while Solo's moving, his ghosts are like hovering behind him.
Also, just a reminder, they are going to have to take damage on their turn.
At the end.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to remind you.
Technically. You've overlapped this so well. Okay, so 20. We're actually going to go there for now. In the middle of his run, as Xanthi basically, he's strafing around this wall. The second that he kind of gets outside, and all of a sudden you can now hear his footsteps. He looks up, and he does say a word in a different language.
Counterspell.
Ooh. Because he can't cast it at higher levels. Okay, you used your reaction for that.
Wait,
All right, so that's
Wait, so I don't need a roll or anything, or
Because he is casting it at he is casting it at either the same or lower level than you, so it auto succeeds at that point. Whatever spell slot you used for it, it's gonna work in this case.
yeah, can't count a spell.
So he will finish his movement then to get there. That would be guard number 4. Is that technically 10 feet? It's really 10 feet. That's so fucking. It is 10 feet because that's 25. You would get there. There is he. Is that still 10 feet? Shit.
Would you like me to roll that damage, DM? I'd love to roll some damage.
How's that work? Who's got the measure tool? Damn it. No, he's got to literally get in range of Clucky to avoid the damage of the wall.
That's why you put Clucky in the ring, baby! They either take damage or they face the Cluck.
Oh, shit. Good point, Tarzan. I saw that. Fuck. Retroactively, Xanthi, roll 5d8 for guard 3 because I didn't fucking measure shit like an idiot. And
You're gonna have to push me out of
haste.
King of the Hill. Clucky's King of the Hill, and you're gonna have to fight me for it.
Oh my god, so that's gonna be 3 8s, a 5, and a 3.
29. And
That's
plus
4
30,
8s.
so
32.
yeah, that's 32. And that was guard number 3, 32.
Yeah.
He's still up, but he is not happy about it. Alrighty. So that was number 4's turn. He barely is out. They're gonna run out of space in the center of this fucking thing. Those 4, 5 is gonna go 5, 10, 15 to get out and try the same thing now that your reaction is taken.
God damn.
So now I will ask, what level spell is Draconic Transformation?
God damn it. Hold on.
For he is not trying to counter a spell, he is trying to dispel.
So, Draconic Transformation is a 7th level spell.
So he's got to beat a 17 with a +2 to his wisdom.
Oh god.
No.
Doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Yes!
That was 15, 20, 25, just to be out of range of the wall. Guard 6 will drop the silence spell. Because it is becoming detrimental. So
Dogpile on Clucky.
right there. Is that out?
Technically, yes.
Okay, alrighty.
Nope, not from there.
Not from there. Son of a bitch! Guard number 6.
I just figured something out. I'm about to fucking rock Matt's world here in a second.
Smash.
So he was.
Yeah.
He was here. No, he was here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we
Yeah,
go
there's
the
no,
other
there's
way?
no. He's gonna either have to force Clucky out of his space
15,
or get under
20,
Xanthi.
25, 30. And under Xanthi is where he's going to try to be for the 3rd try. He is going to try to dispel your Draconic Transformation.
Holy shit.
And I'm landing on top of him. I'm shanking that bitch.
Luck is fucking running out. They all used their action to try to fucking take down Xanthi's fucking spell. And it just ain't fucking happening.
Yes!
So they're all out of range of the wall, but that's literally the only success that they had this turn. That would bring us back into the dreamscape for Jerry, who, based off of what he was told, he's just gonna try again to wake his ass up. And I believe Petrichor's spell save was 16?
16.
All right. Anybody perceiving Jerry in this moment, just like, he's like panicking. Now the world is shifting around him. There's all kinds of shit happening. Barrow's getting attacked by a giant baseball bat. And he's just like, just, wake up, 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 wake up.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so cute.
All right.
And the goose
Soul-
lay an egg. What?
Soul, because you are the closest person to the door, you hear girly shrieks.
Oh my god.
Soul's just gonna look at the door, look at what's going on.
Actually,
back of the door.
You can see, because this front wall. Where's my pointer tool? This front wall here is a different color because it's a shop window. So it's just giant fuck off windows that you can see through, and Jerry is now standing behind the counter. And because of what Barrow did to him, and we talked about, you just see him from the waist up, and he's naked.
Naked?
From the waist up. Canonically, he is only wearing pants.
Oh,
Thank
same thing.
Barrow.
Same thing.
Also-
Look at the goose. Look at what's going on. Look at Goose. Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's giving him that look.
As you give him that look, you know what? I'll give you this. Like, he kind of like gets up and he's looking around, and after the
shocked
girly
in shambles from Clucky.
the next
He
thing
tore
that you
everything
hear
up.
is a very upset screaming. What are you doing to my shop?
There's just chainsaw marks and everything.
God.
And Jerry is going to walk. He used half his movement to stand up. Nope, that's 5. That's where he's gonna go.
Oh man.
So now we go to, in order, Riley and then Petrichor. Barrow would be on deck.
God. What to do? I didn't.
This whole
You know what?
fight has
I'm
been
leaving it.
absolutely delightful.
God. I don't know what to do.
You got this, Emily.
I was thinking about this for literally an entire week, and I still don't know what I'm doing.
Take us through Riley's headspace.
Riley isn't one to attack unprovoked, which is why they only attacked Barrow the one time. He hasn't made any offensive actions this round, so she won't either. I think her attention focuses towards Petrichor as stun ends on your turn, right?
Yeah, so stun already ended because it was at the
Yeah.
end of my last turn. So
Yes,
stun is
Petrichor is
over.
no longer stunned, but they are prone.
So I think what Riley will do is, I don't know what mechanical whatever it will be, but will help Petrichor to their feet. And we'll give the help action. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. We'll just give the help action.
Okay, all right. So, Petrichor, standing, being helped to your feet by Riley, now standing on a pillar, after Barrow had tried to attack you, and seemingly Riley has gotten you out of his reach.
Matt, I have a question.
I bet you have more than one.
Am I able to drop concentration on specific people?
Remind me what the spell is called?
Shared dream.
So I think there was actually something in the spell description.
Shunt.
Oh, that's good stuff.
It is so unnecessarily vague.
I know.
Oh man, that's because it's
Time
not
to
actually
utilize
in.
DM.
Because it's not in D&D Beyond.
It's not in anything.
It's just a homebrew spell.
Homebrew spells, people.
That occasion when you just gotta
Listen,
flex
you
your
told me I
great
could have
big-
it. This is your fault.
Yeah, but to be fair, the original intent wasn't you using it when also being piggybacked from somebody who's going to make this his own fucking nightmare playground.
I didn't think that was going to be a thing either, so it's literally your fault.
Time to flex those big
Man.
DM arms and just let it happen.
Whomst is Petrichor trying to use this on?
Let me walk you through it, if I may.
Okay.
As Riley helps Petrichor to their feet, Petrichor walks to the edge of the pillar, looking down at where Barrow is, and simply says, "If you want to wake up, fine." And wants to drop concentration on just Barrow.
What I'm going to ask is, do you believe that... Does Petrichor believe that releasing Barrow from here will help them with their compulsion to stay asleep?
Considering the spell is brand new, and that every other spell Petrichor has and is used is very much connected to their consciousness and their will, I think they do.
Okay. So there's no precedent of whether or not this is something intended by the spell. However, other effects have had similar verbiage that if you would like to exclude certain creatures from that spell, that you may. So, I will say, yes, Petrichor can kick Barrow out of this dream.
Just with that look of... There's no aggression. It's just a look of, I'll give you what you want, but I'm not coming with you. And then drops it.
Severed from the dreamscape, Barrow. Petrichor, I should say, Barrow or Petrichor, is there anything else you would do on your turn in the dreaming world? Just
think
you
that-
and Riley.
I think the dreaming world is definitely being affected by the mix of emotions that are happening between the two. And once Barrow's gone, Patricor's attention is turned towards everything else, and the pillar drops. And I think Patricor's just trying to get things to calm down again. Because being here while things are upsetting is never what they want. So they're just trying to calm things back down.
To be fair, also, Petrichor has very limited experience with dreams at all.
Yep.
So, trying to calm things back down. I'm gonna give you the floor for a moment, as the two characters in the scene are Riley and Petrichor.
As the pillar reconnects with the rest of the floor and the water covers back over top of it, Petrichor goes back to the bench and sits down, looking out the window as the starry night sky that is ever existent here, past the walls of this interior, have kind of gathered storm clouds, but where would be like lightning, it's more of in the same speed and sharpness that a lightning bolt causes, is just negative, upsetting memories that are flashing in instants. And Petrichor is just looking out, sitting in the positions and doing the movements that Barrow has taught to keep them calm. As Riley is walking over, and Riley's first question is, why are we still here? And without looking, Petrichor just says, we don't need to leave.
As this happens, both Petrichor and Riley begin to hear. You do not need to leave for now. For dreams are a wonderful, wonderful place. It's back in the waking world that those who would deceive and betray you lie. Unfortunately, we all have to wake up sometime. But no, you do have friends. Both of you. I will be in touch. Petrichor, you are no longer compelled.
Interesting.
Barrow, it's your turn.
So Barrow in the dreaming was eyes closed, focused on shielding his mind from this thing. And so he did not even notice when he came back until the shift of sound happened, and he then started to hear all of his surroundings, the crackling of electricity, the sounds of the soldiers attacking. And it's in that moment that his echolocation vision of sorts sort of kind of goes crazy, and he starts to see everything around him through it. And he realizes he's woken up. Sorry. His first thing is his attention goes to Riley, hearing their heartbeat, sensing that they're probably still unconscious.
I will say you can't tell which one it is right now. The heartbeat keeps fluctuating.
Gotcha. He becomes aware of Jerry being nearby. I would say that everything outside is somewhat within range for him to like get a sense of hearing the conflict. Does Barrow still feel this thing in his head or prying within?
Prying, no, but like a bruise, there is a soreness where it was.
Do I
Or it
feel like
only
it's
had a
still
moment to try to grab whatever it could.
Barrow is going to reach for Riley. He's going to pick them up and sort of like try to rig them on the satchel on his back. And he's going to move to Jerry, walking with incredible intention. And he's going to grab Jerry, like he's just going to put his hand on Jerry, get really close to him and say, "You are not from this place, are you, Jerry?"
What I will say is that as you're grabbing him, what you do hear is the clinking of glass in his hands.
The clinking of glass. Am I able to perceive any detail about what the sound is?
It's actually, like, it's the sound of one thing made of glass clinking against several other identical things made of glass, organized neatly on a shelf.
Wait, so are the things in his hand, or are the things or his hands?
He has one in his hand. Like he was grabbing it as you did this, so like with you, like pushing against him, it's kind of like he was going to pick it up, and then it kind of against the other ones around it.
Sleight of hand to take it away from him?
Sure.
Dirty 20?
Yeah, you're allowed to roll bad. Okay. You grab what feels like a glass decanter.
Okay. Barrow takes it away, but he's not like his attention is still on Goose. He's just asking him, "You are not from this place, are you, Jerry?"
You said wake them up!
What?
You told me they had to wake up! Give me that!
He hesitates for a moment, then hands it back.
We're gonna have to wait for his turn for what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, we're in combat, so I guess, yeah.
Do you gamble on the goose?
I would still like him to answer the question if there's enough time in the turn.
I will. Okay, so as like kind of, I'll give you after this interaction and knowing that that's what you want. I'll tell you his thing, and then Morrow gets one more free action of what he's going to do in response, and that is that he seems more concerned with what you told him to do previously, which is wake them up, than your question.
Yeah, he's going to trust him on this one.
Okay.
Um,
Things that will never happen again. Okay.
he's gonna be. I'm gonna say, if allowed, I'm gonna ready my action to, counter Goose should I sense any funny business.
Okay. Clucky, we have come back to you, sir.
That's
Xanthe,
me.
you are on deck. You
got
are.
proper-
I'll say this. You are surrounded by guards, but they seem only half concerned with what you're doing, and the other half is concerned with the arcing lightning in their direction.
Yeah. That'll cost them.
It will.
You got.
I
I
say
got
just shove it.
No, because they don't take the damage on immediately, which I want to damage them immediately.
No, that's a good call.
I want to hurt them. I want to hurt them.
Yes, I want to kill them. Yeah, no, we got a proper dog pile on top of Clucky, which is appropriate. Yeah.
I will give you this because it was talking
Smash.
about shoving people around, and you were correct. If they have to end their turn within 10 feet of it to take that damage, but they also take the same damage if they enter the wall for the first time on a turn.
But I can only shove about 5 feet. I can't shove more than 5.
True, but there are other ways to move people,
Throw them like an improvised weapon.
or move them with yourself if you grab them.
Why would I risk taking magical damage and give up the King of the Hill spot? Come to me.
It's completely
I am
up to
King
you.
of the-
I'm just,
I know.
just with what's going on. I'm giving you options.
No, I know. Now, Clucky's more concerned about using his cool, fancy sword that he has in his hands right now. Again, we're going to be using a feat that I haven't used in a long ass time. The Great Weapon Master for a -5 penalty for a +10 to the damage that is wrought. Please, for the love of Thor, give me a fucking nat 20. It's 2 12s. That makes no sense. Okay. 2 12s for a total of 23 to hit on that first attack.
That will hit.
That's going to be on guard 3.
Okay.
Attack number 2 going to... That's fucking 16. 27 to hit on 4. Let's see if we can kill at least one of these guys and get a bonus attack on third attack. Let's see. It's a 2d6. Yep. And
Okay.
2d6. And a d10. And a d10. And... What did I do? Purple's going. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay.
I was kind of wondering how you were going to do rolling all of the damage together for two
They're
targets.
color coded. They're color coded.
I get it now. I get it now. But I was like, let's just see where this goes.
It's 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6 for 14 plus 3 17 plus what did I just say?
17 plus.
So 17 plus an additional 6 for the magical bonus on guard 3, plus 10. So
Guard
30. 34? 33? What did I just say? 39. No. 8
It would be
plus
33.
6,
33.
14. Yeah, 33. 33
33
damage
with that
on
boost.
guard 3.
Guard 3 falls.
Guess who gets a third attack, bitches? Fuck yes! Alright.
What's your damage for number 4?
Numero 40, he's getting it's that D6 that keeps rolling the fucking 1. You're going to jail. Going to jail. That's a 6 and a 1, so 7 plus 6 for 13 plus where's that D10? Oh, there it is. A 5 for what did I just say?
13 plus 5.
13 plus 5, 18 plus 3, 21 plus 10, 31 on 4.
Guard number 4 falls.
So here's how thematically how this goes down. Guard 3, Clucky just jabs it right into this dude's fucking gut, and you hear that whirring of the teeth in the blade, and he comes down on top of guard 4, bringing it down on his neck, and just carves his way slowly through this guy, eviscerating him. Feeling his mojo
Smash.
is in full effect. He's gonna go with a third bonus action attack with his Great Weapon Master feat. Again, reckless. The Great Weapon Master. Does the feat or the penalty also can be applied on a bonus attack, or is it only the 2 actions attack?
It's whatever attack that you can put this on whatever attacks you use.
Okay, cool. And we'll do it again with a penalty. So, okay, third attack. Here we go. Please roll high. That's a fucking 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6 is a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Motherfucker. We tried. I need you guys to give me a fucking nat 20. Matt's over here been rolling nat 20s left and fucking right. You can't give me fucking 1?
Listen! It's
Gotta
been
get the
on
dice.
saves!
Fucking 1. And you, motherfucker, stop rolling 1s.
Okay.
All right, that ends Clucky's turn after he whiffed it on that third attack. Oh, he did good.
Alrighty,
Clucky
sure.
did good. He did good.
Before
Picture Puppy
we
yelling at his chickens.
Before we move on to Xanthi's
Smash.
turn, we have been playing for 2.5 hours. Let us take a wee break. We will see y'all in about 10 minutes. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yee.
Where's the button? There's the button. And welcome back. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, we are To Be Dice Adventures, and this is our Wednesday campaign of the Dimensional Dial of Dr. Diago. We have other things that we do in the grand scope of all the things. Tomorrow, Thursday evenings, we will be taking a trip into a completely different world. Vauden, another high fantasy setting. That's the word that I'm looking for. Holy crap, it's been a day, guys. Yeah, high five. Well, it's been a day. Anyway, so yes, come watch Claybeard Studios, also known as Chris, one of our other fantabulous DMs, bringing us through this wonderful high fantasy, pirate fantasy, stop the apocalypse campaign that we have going on. It's not stressful at all. If you think this is stressful, I'm more stressed about tomorrow night. Anyway, that being said, I do believe that the next thing that we will be doing, this is the off week for Frontiers of Eberron and Edge of the Empire, so we will be returning to the Dimensional Dial next Wednesday, the 17th of January. Same bat time, same bat channel. Alrighty. So without further ado, allow us to return to our wonderful epic battle with Xanthi Nightingale.
All right. So it's just these two left, right?
I do see guards 5 and 6 being the only two.
Okay, so Xanthi's going to, like, since she's still like hovering above them, she's going to move to this square, and then she is going to land, and then she is going to use her bonus action and do her dragon breath. So please make a dexterity saving throw of 20.
2 of them. Okay, so number 5. That is a 23. And number 6. Oof, that's an 18. So number 5 will use their reaction to take no damage.
I would like to use silvery barbs on the first one.
Ooh. So it's just gonna be flat on this.
Yeah.
That is 2 failures.
Oh, mama likey. Okay, so that's going to be...
This could be it, guys.
So that is...
68?
Yeah, I believe it's... Is it 5 or is it 68? Hold on.
It's 6 because you've been rolling your 5 and then re-rolling another one.
Okay.
Okay. Just say the numbers slower for me to add.
So I have 2 3s,
6.
a 7, a 6,
Yeah, 13. 19.
and an 8.
27.
And for my last one, that is an 8.
Math. 35. Gorcha. Okay. Number 5 is no longer with us.
And as my
That's
action,
guard number 6.
and as my action, I would like fuck it. I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt on 4th level.
Oh God!
He's gonna have to make another dex save of 20.
Can soul reaction say
Can you
keep him alive?
Can you read? Can you read the specifics of Lightning Bolt for me real quick?
It's instantaneous. The stroke of lightning forming a line of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you from any direction you choose. So that
Without providing any more information, is this the course of action you would like to take? Damn it, KJ!
Okay, so that was a 17. So I would say Xanthi is in a coherent state right now.
Oh no, he is.
Wait.
Oh god.
But Xanthi can't see Jerry. The wall is opaque.
No,
True.
but I said that Xanthi is in a coherent state right now. So
Okay.
she is actually going to think about what this spell does
Okay. All right.
and
Okay.
not
I'll shut up.
execute it. Yes. I also so that's why I made that particular roll, because I was just like, is she, because like I was kind of determined she wasn't entirely out of it. It would depend on the next roll. And so yeah. With that, let me see. I am just going to do one. Where's the distance thing you do? Oh, the ruler. Give me the ruler.
Yes.
Okay. So I would definitely hit the building if I cast Witch Bolt.
No, Witch Bolt is targeted. So
Oh,
it
Witch
would
Bolt's
hit
targeted?
Yeah, it would hit whoever you are pointing at.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on 3rd level.
Okay.
That
Okay.
will- Fuck! No, bad dice! Get back here, you rascal. Alright, that's going to be
Shit.
a 10 plus 12 for a 22 to hit.
Because I can't remember if this one is the one who used counterspell, we're just gonna not worry about that and say that it was him. So yeah, you hit. That's
Fuck
my
yeah.
fault for not making good notes.
So that'll be 3d12. Where is it?
I think that guard did it.
1d12. 2d12. 3d12. Let's do the rolls. That is a 12, an 8, and a 2.
Xanthi, how would you like to do this?
You just kind of see Xanthi after like seeing this guy just still standing after her draconic breath. She just kind of tilts her head to the side as her like brilliant, electrifying like irises and her black scarlet is just staring at this guy. And she just raises her hand, and just goes pew, and he just pretty much blows to smithereens. But as soon as the witch bolt hits him, the wall will drop.
Beautiful. And with the wall, he also drops. We are out of combat. What is a nice "we're not about to die" song? Let's go with this. I'll just turn it down a little, be a little less intense. It's like skipping. Pause. Play. Yeah, there we go. All right, now that I've set the mood. There is for most of you, a brief moment of reprieve as the last combatant has fallen. Inside the dreamscape, Petrichor and Riley, as you two were sharing this communication, I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Petrichor is 12. Obviously, really does better. For an 18.
Riley doing better. It's actually a moment where the both of you are like having this conversation, and you listen to what's being said by the voice. And a moment later, both of you look at each other and your eyes go wide as you both have a sudden realization that something's wrong. And Petrichor, even though you know you're dreaming, you feel like you can't breathe.
Petrichor doesn't have to breathe.
They do in the waking world,
It's true.
as Petrichor wakes up. Because Jerry said the word. What is the word? I looked up the word. Says stream, and the decanter of endless water branded with the Goose's Roost logo starts to flow a gallon of water on the child's face.
He waterboarded the baby?
Petrichor, you wake up coughing, and in that moment he pulls the rest of the water. It's just spraying all over the place because he can't make it stop. It has to produce a gallon of water. He's just like, son of a bitch. He just sets it on the counter and just like, helps Borrow turn them over and starts patting on the back like, there you go. Come on. All right. Welcome back. Good job, kid. All right. Okay. We're back now. What the hell was that?
What was that?
That was you know. I guess that you've never had to wake up for school with parents who are very ridiculous. Anyway, you're awake now, but okay. And he just backs away to allow Borrow and Petrichor. To those outside, probably. Is anybody from the outside coming to the inside?
Xanthi is immediately going inside. I would say she still would have her draconic transformation up, and she's going to check on the party, also taking in all of the chainsaw marks all over the inside of the building, and just kind of laugh a little bit. But then she's immediately going to go to Petrichor or Riley. I don't know who's conscious right now, and kind of just kneel down and just
They're on Borrow's back.
Borrow's back. Immediately going to go over to Borrow and Petrichor and just be like, "Are you guys okay? Like, we just had some shit go down, but are you guys okay?"
Petrichor's head is just leaning against the back of Borrow's shoulder, and they're just watching the floor.
She's going to turn to Borrow and ask him what happened in there.
Borrow is not paying attention. His focus is on Goose as he resumes with, "How did you come to this place, Jerry?"
It's my shop. What do you mean?
No. How did you, in your shop, come to this place?
From Borrow's back, in a very tired voice, Petrichor just adds in, "This place is like the dial. It's not made of what everything else is."
Anybody perceiving Jerry as watching somebody who has a bullshit lie for every occasion now in a spot where he's thinking he has never had to come up with this particular lie.
Xanthi's staring daggers at him.
No idea what to say.
Would Borrow be able to insight to make sure to notice that he's trying to come up with a lie?
No insight required for anybody. Quite because everything else with Jerry has always been fucking quippy, just immediate from the hip, just 100%. And this has been so far of a possibility for him that he never even considered to think. What do I tell people if they ask anything about where the shop came from?
Borrow is actually not going to relent. As he senses him pausing because he doesn't seem to know what to say because he's trying to come up with something, Borrow actually steps forward. Just to
Backs up.
yeah, and so he keeps pressuring. You are not from
Eventually hits
here.
the wall.
Yeah, and he'll pin him again, like he'll corner him. To that
Xanthi
wall
will
if needed.
also step forward with Borrow as well.
And Borrow is just
We'll fucking corner this bitch.
just as we are not from here. You and this shop are not from here. So how do you do it?
There's a few blinks as he's like processing, and he goes, "Wait, how'd you guys get here? What dial?"
Answer his
Carry.
question, Goose.
We'll get there. How did you guys get here?
Answer the question, Goose.
I
And I'm gonna
can't
cast-
make the
I'm gonna
shop here.
cast command.
He failed.
Oh!
He failed. He literally just says like, "I don't know. It just happens. I don't tell it to go anywhere. There's no steering wheel for me to control. But you guys said dial, like
can
something that you can poke."
So you're saying that you cannot control at all when it happens.
Not a damn.
Do you know what causes it?
He's like really trying to put things together because it's like things that he's never said out loud before. I don't know what causes it, but I swear, just like I've been a lot of places. Like all kinds of play. It would actually, get gestures to Petrichor. Goes, you would actually no, not you. The other one would probably know one of them, but like of all the places that I've ever been, I've only ran into the same person more than once one time.
Who was it?
They wouldn't give me their name.
What did they look like, Goose?
Well, like, I mean, they were human, or they looked human, I should say. And, like, I don't know, they seemed out of place. Just like, well, the first time that I saw him, I didn't really think anything of it. And then it's just like, kind of that deja vu feeling where it's like, I've seen you before, and you try to place it, and then he was gone the second time. He didn't interact with me the second time. But the first time, he was asking about the shop. Like, more than just, oh, what do you have? Or, what the normal things that people ask about the shop. Like, just say, oh, how did you come by it? Or like, when did you, like, all the specifics of like, how I got the shop, which, like, it wasn't originally a shop. It used to be a carriage, but it's beside the point. I don't know why it does it. And in all honesty, like, it was just a carriage that I had found on the side of the road one day, and I slapped a sign from the shop that had foreclosed on me originally. I just slapped it on the side of the wagon, and off we went down the road, and then people started talking about places that I'd never heard of. And that was the first time. And it's just, yeah, that happened a couple dozen times, and then the one time I woke up and it wasn't a carriage anymore. It was this. It was a building. It's gotten like a little bigger over the time. It used to be really small. Like you walk in, there was one shelf, and like now it's bigger, and I do what I can for it.
DM, would would Jerry have told Soul about any of this?
Nope.
while They during the drunken escapades? No.
Nope. There are them things that you keep close to the chest, no matter how loose your lips get.
Okay. All right. Due to his knowledge of the astral plane and how dimensional travel works, Soul will enter the shop after everybody. He'll look around at all the chainsaw marks on the walls, and he'll cast Reconstruct on the walls. And you'll hear, as he enters, you'll hear a bunch of like power tools. It sounds like an echoing of like power tools and saws and hammers banging as everything is repaired.
He is thankful at this gesture. However, more pressing, he turns back to Petrichor. What dial?
It's how we got here. It's how we have to leave.
Oh, that's why you need
That's why we need the power source, so that we can charge the crystal. But if your shop is able to do it, if we can figure out how your shop does it.
But that's the thing. Like, I've searched this thing like high and low. It's not like there ain't no sigils on the floor that I didn't put there. There's no hidden mechanism. There's no like secret door to a cockpit of sorts, if you would. I don't think any of you get that, but there's the other one. They get it. It just does. And I wish I knew how. I'd go back to a couple places. There's some people who owe me money.
Xanthi's gonna take a moment and look at Jerry. And like she kind of stares at him for a second. She goes, I have a question. When you first got it as a cart, and then it changed into a building, is there any particular thing, any particular landmark or something that was on this cart that has stayed consistent throughout these transformations? That has seemed to be the counter.
Yeah, it's gotten bigger, but it's always been the counter. It's always been like the same kind of rough estimate from the door and things like that. The cart used to be like get bigger on the inside. It was a whole thing. But
Xanthi just ignores him, and she starts walking over to the counter, and she's going to investigate to see if there's any sigils, if there's any sort of magic,
an investigation.
Anything that could. Okay.
In the meantime, Borrow has a moment where he sort of quietly says, we don't have time. He turns and moves. You can go ahead. He moves towards Soul. He's going to say something to Soul, but you can go ahead and answer the investigation check.
With a 24, looking at it is, right off the bat, finely crafted. There are some arcane markings here, there, and everywhere. And Jerry, as you start to go over, he immediately says, "I've already looked at. I put that one there because it helps me." Just as you're looking at one, he's telling you the ones that he put. No, that's me. No, that's it. That's it for this. And whatever the case may be, letting you know, I put that there, so that you can look for anything else.
Okay. Is there anything outside of the arcane markings that Jerry has put down?
It's a finely made countertop.
There is not. Okay. Can I just, for shits and giggles, just make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Okay. That's only a 16 plus 0, so that's a 16. That's shit.
It's first of all not your area of expertise.
Absolutely.
And just with what you know about things that are magical and what magical things can do, this isn't adding up. This should, other than what he's pointed out that he has done, should just be a nice. I want to pick a fancy wood that's not mahogany because I say that all the time.
Earlwood, or you would.
Yeah, that works. You would. Anyway.
I will say Xanthi will then walk over to Petrichor. And she goes, "You're honestly a lot more efficient in this sort of area than I am. Do you think you have the energy to see if you can sense anything off of this countertop?"
Petrichor's face is just in the back of Barrow's shoulder.
Upon hearing the silence, Xanthi just kind of nods. And she then turns back to Goose. She goes, "Anything else?"
Well, I mean,
Has the register always been there?
there's no like actual
Oh,
register
there's no
or anything like that.
register.
He handles the money back and forth, but he just kind of like shrugs. He goes, "It's the way that it's always been." But with this revelation, there's a level of something that I don't feel too often called sympathy that I have for you guys to wanna get not here. Which I guess I had already said that I wanted to help you, but that I did kind of leverage that against a certain need that I have. But
Jerry, here's the thing. Might I suggest that we try to find a way out of here, because we just took a whole squadron of authorities outside, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more coming.
Borrow.
hang on. And
That,
he
or
just-
do you have a safe place that we can go to?
Borrow is going to
say-
speak to the group out loud as it says, "We don't have time. What we're going to do next, we're going to have to do quickly. Saul, the items that you mentioned you concealed, the three, right? Four. The 4 items. How quickly can we retrieve them?"
As soon as I get back to my shop.
Is that like an immediate need?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll do this on the way out. And he's like fumbling through a rack of scrolls, and just as he's looking through, he just goes, "Ah, here we go. Got it. All right." And he hands the scroll to Xanthi and says, "On the way out, make sure you lock up." And he just like grabs. He probably instinctively grabs towards Barrow because you have his clothes, so he's trying to grab his cloak because he's still in the mostly buff.
It's not giving it back.
Son of a bitch. And just grabs something. I don't know. Maybe I'll roll and see what he grabs off the shelf at some point, but not tonight. But he is clothed.
Borrow just sort of addresses the group. "We are to make our way. We need to follow Saul. We will retrieve the items that he has concealed. And then we're going to see Aristina Shadewatcher with them. And we need to do this quick. We cannot delay." Sir
Are
DM,
we exiting?
go ahead, Saul.
Soul's going to look at Barrow with a kind of what expression, and he'll pull him to the side to kind of talk to him. In private.
I mean, bear in mind Petrichor is on his back.
Petrichor's on his back.
That's fine.
And probably little guy. You guys are making a nice little tower. Nice little totem pole.
Little totem pole of adorable.
Low guy is still on Soul.
Yes,
Oh,
that's correct.
true.
And he'll like cup him in his hands and just let little guy go back onto Petrichor's shoulder. He'll whisper to Barrow, "I don't think we should bring the items to Aristina. I don't think them in the vicinity as the other item is conducive to what we need to do. Having those powerful artifacts in the same place could spell disaster.
All I know, Saul, is that whoever wants what Aristina has manipulated the minds of more than one of the members of this party. And they have gone a long way to try to get it, acting in a very cold and calculated way. So right now, I need to make a choice between the two of them. Aristina may be the only person who might be able to fight back against whatever this thing is following us. I do not have the power to fight it.
Well,
And it's already cost us too much. And he just sort of tilts his head slightly with Petricorn behind them.
if I know anything about Draven, or at least what I assume to know, he never works he doesn't get his own hands dirty. He's very cold and calculated. I feel getting these items in one place could be just another step in his master plan of whatever it is.
If you have a better suggestion, speak now. Or rather, speak at your shop. For now, we have to go.
All right.
Sir DM, would Gary's boots fit Borrow?
Oh boy.
Pause for research.
I'm
Fit.
assuming that, yeah, they're
Yes.
probably attunement. Yeah,
They are attunement. So legitimate. How tall is Barrow?
5'10", 5'9", something like that.
Jerry's 5'9", so probably already they're close. However, for me and mine as the dungeon master, magical items for the most, depending on what they are, unless they're like super specific, will adjust depending on who is using them.
I mean, Borrow doesn't know how long would it take to attune to these things, but Borrow is actually going to produce those boots from the items that he took from Goose, and he's actually going to put them on before starting to head out. And then he's just going to look at Clucky as he just goes, "We need to get to Soul's shop as fast as we can. Take Xanthi if you need to. Fly low."
Wandered off because he's hurt and pissed off. He's not at the store.
He's not at the store?
No, he wandered off. He's fucking hurt right now, and he's really angry. He went to go find some fucking health.
3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, he's sitting at 30 HP right now, so he went to go hunt and gather for himself because he's fucking angry. So he's breaking
There's
into a
nothing to
store at
hunt
this
and
time.
gather around here. Oh my.
Exactly. He's breaking into stores right now.
Do I hear him outside?
That's apparently going to be. Well, I mean, how far are you going, buddy?
He's gonna look for places that have pottery or plant life, some sort of. He's looking for plant life of some sort, so he can start fucking making some medicine. He's hurt, bad.
Okay, I will say.
So, however far he has to go to find pottery or plants or an herbalist, something like that. He's
above the table, probably like far enough that not in Barrow's immediate range of perception, because that is the widest range of perception anybody here.
Right.
but not far enough that when you guys start to leave, Clucky is gone, like gone. Like you'll find him.
Yeah, he's not like fucking gone, but he's getting some fucking medicine because he's hurt and pissed off.
So I'm going
To
to say that. Yeah.
To expedite the process, Petrichor would use locate creature to find him faster.
I mean, I probably was going to suggest also, since Saul is here and he has a broom, and I think Xanthi has one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He will probably ask Saul.
Yes, I do. And a carpet.
Yeah, he'll probably ask Saul if he can help us find Clucky.
I mean, it won't be hard. Just follow the trail of blood behind him.
But Barra is going to turn to Jerry before fully exiting. Is Jerry coming with us? Is he moving out with us?
He's at least making it seem like he's going to. So unless
Okay.
you tell him otherwise, he is coming with you.
Okay.
If we have made it out of the door, he's going to speak up to Xanthi. But if we're still inside before this happens, then
No, I mean,
he
I'll
hasn't
say
said anything.
Barra would deliver whatever information needs to be delivered inside, and then he makes his way out, ready to depart once everything has been said.
Yeah, he's just going to close the door. You hear that click, 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 and then he turns around, looks at Xanthi, and just says,
Correct.
"All right, go ahead, read that," and walks away.
Before leaving the shop, Soul's going to lean into Goose and say, perhaps you should stay here where it's safe.
Damn.
Don't you guys need help?
Okay, yes, we do. Do you want to put your life on the line for a extra dimensional beast that's hunting us right now? I'm sure you heard my story before, correct?
He's going to lean in closer and go, "Are you talking about Clucky?"
Something far larger, with many teeth.
No, this is a D2 moment. It actually hit the side of the dice tray and went right over to heads, which I had said was going to be, yeah, he's just going to be like, yeah, it's terrifying, but if I can get you guys somewhere at least, even though I can't go, can I go? No, like I got, yeah, I gotta get you
Your
guys
life's
there.
in your hands if you want to follow.
My life's
Just
always
give
in my
me
hand.
some-
No, this isn't the time for quickie comebacks.
Very well. All right. Follow. And he'll, without another word, exit the shop.
So is Xanthi staying at the shop currently?
No, he's just
Oh.
asking you to read the scroll that he put in your hand while
okay.
and then points at the shop.
Okay, points at the shop while so I need to read the scroll while looking at the shop?
Yes,
Oh,
that is what he
okay.
is inferring.
I will say Xanthi is going to go ahead and drop Draconic Transformation. She's going to kind of put her hood up, considering that there is a bunch of passed out fucking policemen everywhere.
Passed out?
Who said they're passed out?
Oh no, sorry, killed. Dead policemen. Very dead policemen.
Very dead.
Road bumps, as you would say.
Not gonna lie, since there was a lot of conversations happening, Jerry would have worked on and probably had grabbed somebody to help him bring the bodies inside at least.
Okay.
Ghosts would have helped with that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So
You have
Xanthi's
Alfred
going.
there. There's no blood on the street. It's Alfred.
Xanthi's going to unroll the scroll and take a look at it.
As you're kind of you're taking a look at it. Not
Well,
using it?
I don't know what it is. I would like to. Okay, what does the scroll say?
Well, it's a lot of magical jargon. You identify it immediately as a spell scroll. So he's trying to get you to cast a certain spell on
Okay.
the shop.
Okay. Xanthi will start reading from the spell scroll.
And in an action, you cast at 6th level Major Image, and the shop disappears.
Smash. I like that. Xanthi just kind of just raises a brow and she goes, I'm guessing it's a one-time use.
Yeah, but I got a couple. Sort of, like security.
I see. She's gonna just hand the scroll back to him.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. He tosses it. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Can I grab the scroll that he tossed?
Sure.
Does it still have like magical sigils on it, but the
Nope.
magic isn't in it anymore? No, it's blank. Okay, never mind. He's not gonna leave it as it is.
With that, Xanthi will follow the party, keeping her hood up and trying to look as inconspicuous as possible.
Are you using the broom?
Oh yeah, I will use the broom to go zoomy zooms.
Yeah. So provided that Soul helps find Clucky and get him to the store, Borrow is going to use, since the boots probably are not attuned to him yet, he's just going to use Dash, and he's just gonna, like a bullet, securing with his hands, like the sides of Petrichor. He just sort of is gonna make his way as fast as he can to Soul's shop.
Okay. We'll say that you are the one who runs by Clucky. Clucky, you do find plant life, but like very quickly, it is not medicinal. Like, I know what your survival checks and stuff are. Like, it's not anything that you know is going to be useful. You can do with that what you will, but you just start going and going and going, and
Probably starts throwing shit around out of frustration because he's angry still and hurt.
It's also the like wee hours of the morning, so most people are like not active.
Right.
So yeah.
If
So with
Borrow
this,
stops by him,
Clucky's
yeah, he will
frustrated.
he probably would like let Clucky know. Clucky, we need to go back to Soul's shop now.
I'm very tired, but all right. Sure.
So are we.
so Petrichor is on Borrow's back. Clucky is flying. Soul and Xanthi both have a broom.
As we escape the scene of crime.
Having basically Petrichor provide the help action for Borrow, could the rest of you, Borrow, Clucky, Soul, and Xanthi, make a stealth check and send it to me in private message for us to talk about next week? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Once again this week, we will be on tomorrow for Tales of Arden, which you will see a couple of our friendly, familiar, wonderful faces, and then we will be back to the dial next Wednesday. Thank you all so much. See you next time.
Bye.
What's the